think about here is where we smelled the piss, because I'm
Nope.
seeing this clearing over here.
First,
It
no,
wasn't right at
it's
the
up here.
sign.
No, it's up here.
Okay. I thought it was at a...
Is that a fork? The fork's right there.
Yep, fork's right here. You want me to hit it with a light?
Yeah. This is the area last night that we were walking through, and Chris and JB had smelled the urine smell, and we went on past it, and of course that's when I felt like there was something up behind us, and I kind of lost it, and I call it an episode. Anyway, I wanted to come back tonight because it was important for me to kind of just say, okay, I'm going back there, and I'm not going to give in to fear or any kind of anxiety or anything like that. And when last night, when we came back, when I was flipping out kind of, and Chris lit this up, I saw right here the black figure, and its shoulders went all the way out to here. And the head was probably like about up here. So you're talking about a head and these huge broad shoulders. Of course, Chris, the light is going past it, I see it, and then when he swings back by, of course it's not there. But it was standing right here in these three trees. That's how I remember it, you know. My sense is we walked by, this, whatever that piss smell was related, and then it, gave me the heebie-jeebies. I knew that there was something behind us, without a shadow of a doubt, and it kind of overwhelmed me. But it was standing right here. We come back tonight. The atmosphere's totally different. No fear, no sense of a piss smell.
Cicadas.
And there's insect noises, and I'm glad I came back. Yeah. And I'm glad my friends, Penny, JB, and Chris, came back here with me. It's almost like a sense of closure almost, and that's it.
You're good?
I'm good.
Cool.
We can go back.
That's right.
And this was the area, How those things can come and go like that,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know they do it.
I'd be okay to come out. I see water there on our right.
Where's Mark? Wait for Mark.
I could have swore I heard a female voice out there just before the...
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I heard it definitely.
Yeah, we
but
all heard.
my quarter.
Did you hear it beep?
No. I need to clear my ears with the headphones.
It wasn't mechanical.
Nothing on
It was
FLIR?
vocal.
No, nothing at all.
I was over here.
I'm kind of looking up in the trees now, Chris, okay?
And I kept walking. Then we hear the...
And pan very slowly with that FLIR, or else it's just...
And I didn't have the tripod down, so I'm trying to go very slow. But I see nothing. Just the tree.
So it's unusual as it is, Mark, for us to be out. It's unusual for us, for them to come for us out. And I think I just... Hey. I think I just heard female voice back there.
I heard a lower growl.
Yeah, I heard the...
But was it a vehicle? Was it a vehicle though?
No, I don't think it was...
It was coming from over here.
You should
I
be
heard
filming.
a female voice that way. And then I heard the...
That's what I heard.
Yeah, very clear.
That's what I heard.
I got my...
It went,
It was really
it went,
interesting.
it went. But you know what it made me think of? It makes me think of how a plane sounds when it's throttling down.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't prolonged enough to be a plane. It was kind of abrupt, like it started and it ended, with no gray area to it, you know, of the sound.
Well, I have to listen to my recorder, you know.
But I thought I heard a female.
I don't have the recorder, do I, Chris? Okay.
No, it's not loaded in there.
Something over here.
Well, shit.
What?
I swore I heard something on the
I
right.
heard something.
I heard it on here.
So that's not coincidence.
So what
I
it
heard
sounds-
something over here.
Well, what was something?
Local.
What did it sound like? Tell me.
Local. Just, I couldn't
No,
tell
like
you.
a scream far
Yes,
distance.
but I thought it was coming from over here, so I must have
It
misheard.
just happened again.
Over here, right?
It almost sounded like someone said, sit. The dog yipped and they said, sit.
Okay, check it out, JB.
That's like maybe a third of a mile. Yeah, well, I asked how.
It's not a bad walk.
No.
I'm really not looking forward to going back through there right now.
Maybe we'll hear that dog again. That's like, okay, so what's that?
With the parallel. You think the parallel.
There's not much power going through them right now.
Why they aren't humming?
Oh man, normally you hear them freaking just hum it. You can feel it.
Yeah.
And you gotta look in the clear. Do you see anything? Huh?
Listen. Shh.
Yeah, I sure howl.
Yeah. That ain't just dogs.
And it starts the dogs. It howls. Hell yeah, I know. The dogs, it howls and the dogs.
I can't hear it. Can't talk. Don't talk. Can't hear anything.
Could be heading this way.
They are maybe 300 yards away, maybe 300 or 400 yards away.
Not far.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go over it.
No, we're not. Go that way. Why? Crazy.
Are y'all scared?
Penny said she's not going down there. I said you're on the trail of Bigfoot.
I'm not going that way, baby. Nope.
Right, so everybody heard the first one.
The first few notes sounded like humans.
Yeah.
They sound like humans to me, the first few
When we
notes.
first heard it, it was individual, and then what the second to third, I'm just gonna call them octets or tones, or sounded unique. I thought it did.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when the coyotes joined in now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in the 5th to 12th
Yeah,
notes. It's
Yeah,
like,
but when the rest of them joined, then you're like, okay, yeah, coyotes.
Yeah.
But that first
The
one,
first one,
no.
the first
I
one
was
to
like,
two
that ain't
sound,
no dog.
Yeah.
That's not a canine. And they could be very close watching us or coming this way, so heads up.
That fence looks real cool on the FLIR, Chris.
What kind of a...
it's a gate.
There's a gate, fence, a gate, right? A gate.
What?
I can't see it.
It's a gate.
I saw it on the FLIR.
Penny has no interest to come to
I'll take you there.
It's all right, Penny.
You want me to do that again?
What I really need you to do, I really need you to take that clicker
And walk that way.
and go 150 yards away from us and click a few more times
I'll go with you.
That's never gonna happen.
toward them coyotes.
Yeah, I'll get right on that for you, boss.
I'll go with you.
I'm not going
Want me
that
to go over
way.
the fence and do it quicker?
I'll go over the fence.
Here's clicker. Don't...
Let's go up another 100 yards. freaking creepy. You want to do a duel with me? Yeah, I'll do it. Ready? Whoop! Whoop! I bet you those coyotes were on this road. Oh yeah. Yeah. Whoop! It's very still, but yet I can hear the cicadas. We trying to click her away. I like this spot right here. You know, this spot is good. You can range this spot for miles. I used to walk there at nighttime. Yeah. I think it's as good. I mean, look how dark that is down there. It's nice and dark. That's where I used to go camping. Way around the bend where the creek's at. I wouldn't doubt for a minute them coyotes were here. You know? Yeah. Hang on a second. Hey, there's something going on. I've learned that the owls will just tell you an awful lot. Because if you look at what I just said, right? It was quiet. The only thing we heard was cicadas, right? Yeah. We even shined a light. We even hooted, made some whoops. No. Those owls were there all along, and they're quiet. And then when we leave, then they start hooting and tooting. So I look at that as like, okay, either they were watching us and didn't want to say anything, right? Mm-hmm. And then we move, and then they alert the whole area that there's movement going on, or something's coming in behind us possibly and closing in on us, but keeping their distance.
Mm-hmm.
And the owls are hooting and tooting because they see movement now. The owls are really, I think, the watchmen of the
Yeah,
freaking
they see
woods.
pretty much everything going on.
They
there.
dime everything out. That's what I think, the owls. And some of the owls, although I've heard very few, some of the owls...
You guys died back.
We heard activity over here, but it wasn't you guys, believe me.
Let me walk around. I'm trying not to film this thing right here. It
So
gives
you
away-
guys never saw a thing back there? You guys didn't see anything?
Beata's in
We-
on this.
We thought you guys were goners. I mean,
We did. We
literally.
thought you guys
All
had
right, I
gone down.
didn't, okay?
Yeah, he didn't. He said, no, they're
Maybe
fine.
there was dogman back there. We'd be goners, but no dogman.
Yeah, right.
I know
no,
Mark's
we
thinking.
We
saw.
had activity this direction.
Right.
We had vocals and howls this direction
And in the behind.
multiple times.
And you
A
hear
couple of-
female
Okay,
voices.
hold on now. Let me interrupt a second. Did it have anything to do with our
Clicker.
Oh, we did
No.
some
no, we
howls.
did some hoops.
Nope, it
Nope,
wasn't.
We
didn't
did
hear that
whoops.
at
It
all.
was over here. It was over
So
here.
y'all didn't hear us do any
Yeah,
whoops?
we
No.
heard you.
Well, I
Okay.
heard
Yeah, we
some
heard you.
hoops back there.
Yes.
We thought it was something upon you. We
But-
thought it was the pack of coyotes and their masters on you.
Did y'all...
We were afraid for you.
Penny and
It's not a
Beata
horror
were.
film.
Beata started
Actually, it
talking.
was dead dog quiet where we were.
No,
Really?
it was not quiet here at all.
We had 2 owls down this way.
It wasn't
I talked
just
to 'em.
owls. There was some other stuff going on over here. There was something going on here, and then I was back there. They
You-
walked
you
up here
To look at this.
to look at something
a
on the
glow-in-the-dark
ground,
spider.
and I heard a female vocal behind us. So by then, I'm thinking, okay, we're surrounded. All right, because we're hearing things there, we're hearing things down here, and I'm hearing female vocals behind me in that godforsaken creepy thing we walked through. So we were sitting here talking, and we thought about coming after you guys, but I said, no, we're getting activity. Let's just stay here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
We
we're
was
getting,
should just stay
well,
put
we
because
did.
and I assumed it was because you guys broke off, and
we had
it was,
activity.
you know, it was, they don't like that. We know they don't like that when teams break up like that. So you may have been real quiet down there, but we were we were getting all the
We thought
action.
you were dying down.
It
And
was
then
very
Beata
quiet
started
down
talking
there.
about how she didn't get much retirement if you die.
That's right. I said you're better to me alive.
We heard you guys do 2 clickers down there. Did you
Yeah,
do 2
I did
clickers
clickers,
down
yeah.
there? Did you get any response?
No.
You know, the clickers are very quiet when you get very far away. So you guys, you guys left,
You brave.
and we were surrounded over here with
They were probably
we
coming in for
weren't
the kill with
surrounded.
you guys, and then we came back, and then they took off again.
they said
I
they
was-
said old men and 2 helpless women.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I'm, you know,
Let's go there.
Old man and 2 helpless women.
Let's go there, they said.
anyway,
Well, I'm
I thought we were
curious.
surrounded,
Okay.
okay, and it is a little disturbing. I mean, I've been there before.
I
So
didn't think
owls
we were
and
surrounded.
owls back that way.
It was more than owls. There was something else going down
Okay.
here.
All right.
Female vocals, almost like metal, like before, you know, how they just sound kind of
Really?
mechanical or something. Only when they walked up here and left me back there.
Yeah.
And because I think they thought they were leaving.
They left
Me.
the girls left you behind.
The girls
Yeah, no,
left
just
me.
a little bit.
Yeah,
because
we
I
just
was
came up
getting-
They came up here and I was still back there.
Yeah, that's 30 yards away. Yeah.
So I think they thought, and then we consistently started still hearing things in this area that wasn't you guys. It was over in this area.
close to us.
And the girls saw a
Not
blue
far
light.
down.
I don't know if your light looks blue when it
If
goes
it could
through the
travel
trees.
that far through the trees,
It'll
we
look,
saw
it will look bluish.
Okay,
we
so
saw.
that could have been you. No, I'm
Yeah,
more than
I was
willing to-
pointing it straight up.
No, this was flashing around in here.
It was down low here.
Yeah, when we came back, this one right here bends a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
So
that
we
way.
saw
So
those.
it might have
oh,
come
I
through
saw
the
those.
trees.
Okay,
That might have been
now
me.
wait a minute.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
strong
I
light.
saw, and I thought it was maybe car lights, and that was you coming back.
But I
Yes.
heard.
But
a-
earlier,
Hold on. I heard a
Well,
roar.
my tacticone,
and we
hold
heard a
on.
roar
I
over here
heard
in the
After you guys
distance.
left,
We-
did
You
you
know-
hear that?
we didn't do any roars. All we
know
did
the-
was
a roar.
You know the roaring that
Like-
we've heard up close, kind of? You know,
The gruff?
It's a roar.
The
No,
gruff?
it's not a
roar.
gruff. It's a
It was a
roar. Kind of like a
Like a
lion.
Lord, you
Like a
guys, we didn't hear any of that.
Shit.
Like a lion, it
Well-
was right there.
well,
It
we
was
were-
right over here.
Well, we're moving, but we didn't hear any of that.
Wow.
I
did
told
we?
you guys left
didn't
us
hear
and
any
we
of that.
get all the action.
Yeah, but we're moving and we're gonna miss it.
Right, but where JB is
I don't
only
know, it was
further
pretty
that
loud.
way, that was where the roar.
The roar
Yeah,
was
back
very
that-
distinct.
It was, and it was disturbing to me because I've never heard that one yet.
It was a little distant.
Distant?
yeah.
Did
But it
anybody
was
have
like,
an audio recorder running back
Of
there?
course not. I
Well,
had
you-
the FLIR running on some of it.
Okay.
It's not,
Penny,
is
you
that
have an audio
though?
recorder running?
No.
Of course not. See, so we don't
I
get
didn't
any
even
of
bring
this.
one.
But we have 3 expert witnesses.
That's
here,
right.
Okay.
Hey, because I said this is a sound I have not heard yet in
Yeah.
the swamp.
And it was very disturbing to be honest.
Yeah, it was disturbing
And
to
we're
me.
going into the lines and we don't hear anything.
Yeah, we thought you guys had
Well,
Well,
Penny was worried
worried
you guys
about
were
you.
gonna die, and I said, Chris
I got
is not
worried
gonna
about
die,
you and
I know.
JB.
I know,
was,
Chris. He said,
Well,
Well, I can outrun Chris, though, I think.
I got
Well, I
snake
was
boots
thinking-
I don't know.
Can
I
we
don't know.
leave them in there and just go back?
I will
That's what
say
I was
this,
thinking.
okay?
Chris, can't you?
Yeah, y'all seem to be
We're
excited.
very animated
Okay,
because
the reason why I went, I told John, I said, look, if we get down there, we're going. If you want to do a couple hoops, we will.
Mhm.
It seems like you're at the edge of more wilderness, what it feels like,
Mhm.
right? And so, yeah, so it goes on for a way where there's nothing out there, and so we whooped a little bit, a couple times, maybe 3 times, maybe nothing happened. We talked for a little bit. The cicadas still kept going.
So
We
it
heard-
didn't get dead silent.
I didn't hear it go,
Drop off.
we're being watched.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yeah,
hear it. I did not hear it at a moment to where I'd said, oh man, do you feel that we're being watched?
So what we
I didn't
heard,
feel that.
What we heard was these guys whooping. We
No.
thought the
No.
canines were starting up.
No, not
No, we
the
only
the
did
roar.
roar, not the roar.
No, we only
But
did like
after
3.
that-
We only did like 3.
I don't know
Yeah.
you guys. I'm.
I thought the
Well,
I
we-
coyotes
don't know.
started.
They're
right
I
so
don't-
far
It was you
away.
guys.
Do you?
I think that JB
What we
and
did
Chris
was,
were
what we
so
did
far
was, we went like this. I went like this. It was just me. I said, whoop,
away.
about like that.
No,
No.
And I didn't do it
No.
really, about like that.
no. Seriously, all through it. No, that was not what we heard.
Okay, then that's what I was doing.
And it was down that direction though, and then we heard the whoop over here, the female mechanical voice, and then something was going on down here.
Yeah. We was pointing.
if-
We were pointing.
We need to take radios with us.
The girls were very
And we need to have
animated,
audio
Chris.
recorders on. If we split. Shh.
We didn't do any Big Daddy sounds.
There is a different Squatch experience when you're here with 2 women, okay, and you're the
Shut
only
up.
man, and one of the woman's husband is getting 8, okay? It's a,
She was getting nervous.
and
a
then
little
you're
bit.
being
I was getting
surrounded
a
by
little-
Bigfoot sounds, okay?
Yes.
It's a different it's a different outing, all right?
Well, we had done
I would
discussed.
agree.
And you
We had
hear
done
this
discussed amongst
roar.
ourselves that if
And
we
you're
ran
like,
into
wow,
problems,
your imagination goes, oh.
we already discussed that if we have something coming after us, John, you go be the fall
Bait.
guy.
Oh.
He's gonna take one for the team.
I got the camera. I got to get out of there.
Yeah.
I got. Yes, I got the evidence. I got to get out.
All right, I'm filming now.
That's me.
Stay put. Wait for Mark. Wait for Mark.
Okay. Mark said he heard a snap on the left.
I did.
Do y'all smell piss? I smell piss. No, it's piss.
Not yet. I don't smell.
I smell piss.
We heard you.
It's here.
Maybe it's the smell of your own fear.
No, it's piss. It's gone. It's gone now. It's gone. He smelled it too.
Chris, can you tell the direction it came from?
Right here amongst us.
Okay.
It felt
That's
like,
why I walked around.
it seemed like
trying
it
to
was
catch
here
it.
amongst us.
All right. Well, I never smelt it, but I believe
It didn't seem like it drifted in on us. It seemed like it was just here, right, JB? It seemed like it was just here. But now it's gone. So if there really was piss here from an animal, you should
Yeah.
be still smelling it.
Right, it would be emanating, yeah.
I see nothing on the FLIR.
I see you guys glow.
We do? Cool. Well, I heard 2 yips that way.
Chris! I don't know. I just got flipped out bad. I looked back there because I kept thinking there was something back there, and I just kept looking. So I turned around and walked backwards, just like not too long because I'm old and I can't do it. And I just flipped out for a minute. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
I don't get like this.
We're almost at the truck.
Well,
We
you-
are good because
You were way behind us.
damn.
Did you see anything?
No, I saw shit.
Did you hear anything?
No, I didn't see your shit. I want to leave. Let's just go, okay? I just want to get out of here. JB, walk back here with me, okay? I'm sorry, I'm such a guy. Yeah, put a light on back there. Did you see?
Was there something red?
I just saw something right there. There. Where? See?
Is it a bug?
I'm afraid to go back there.
Hold on, is it a bug?
Come with me. Just put it down. Okay.
About down
See,
low?
right straight ahead, those trees that are kind of bunched together. Put it down, Chris. See? Up a little bit. Yeah, right straight ahead, those trees that are kind of bunched together.
Yeah.
There was something right there. This one, as soon as Chris put the light on, I saw that thing.
Well, that's
Damn it.
that's where we smelt the piss.
I knew there was somebody. I knew there was something behind it. It was in those trees, just for a second. Like standing behind. Damn, those.
Back in there?
Right? Well, here, where's
Oh,
flashlight?
that's a ways back. That's a good ways back.
It was right in those, see those clump of trees right ahead of us? Right
Look
there.
at the eye shine.
No,
Is
that's
that eye shine on the
that's-
left?
That's
It's a sign.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
sign. But it was right to the left of that sign in those clump of trees. Right behind it, just for a second when Chris hit that light, I saw those
All
suckers.
right, then. You can let-
Relax.
Trying to choke my
Well, that's where we smelled the piss.
Is that where the
That's
piss
right.
smell?
Yes, that's where we smelled the piss.
God damn it, I didn't realize that.
That's where we smelled the piss. We were back there.
Right there. If we just walk straight forward, we'd
Yes,
go out to the right.
at the junction.
Yeah, the
That's where
junction.
the piss smell was at.
Well, that's where we smelled
There
the
was
piss.
something in those trees.
No, that's where we smelled the piss.
There was something in those trees. You know, it's funny. They're just there and then they're gone.
The usual trick.
Okay.
The usual trick. And as much sound as we heard tonight, I wouldn't doubt something was there.
Yes, I want to leave.
I'm not.
I'm better because I'm with you guys, but I'm cussing. You can cuss at me.
Yeah.
I don't normally cuss.
Yeah, right.
What it was, what the fuck that smell?
Okay, I'm feeling better now.
So then as soon as we got the smell, then it was gone.
Pretty clear right here.
Yeah, it's open.
They were right in those clump of trees. It looks like a clump of trees from back there. It's right there. I'll go
I thought
stand
he
there.
meant that clump back
You
there.
keep the light on it, I'll go stand there.
I wouldn't go in there.
I don't know. We
How
can
could
see that.
something stand in here?
I I don't know. We could see that far.
Right here.
How could you see that far?
I saw a shadow.
Yeah.
Chris's light illuminated it.
Okay. Can you see any tracks or watch your
Shit,
step
no.
back in there?
You should be able to hear it if it left. This is thick back here.
Yeah. Interesting.
There, I saw it. Goddamn
Cool.
things.
Shit happens out here.
It was just like a shadow, and Chris's light hit it for a second.
Right.
It's very bright.
Well,
Is there any heat on it?
That's what I'm looking for.
This is where we smell the pit.
yes, right here.
Right here.
I didn't realize that because I wasn't paying attention.
No piss. No piss smell. Nothing.
Well, when you hit with that light, it wasn't there. It was there and wasn't there. I don't think it expected to get hit with light.
With 2,000 lumens?
Yeah. Well, what do I know?
You never know.
Man. Damn. I need to go drink a beer. When I saw it,
Yeah.
its shoulders were 3/4 of the way across of these two trees right here. It was a big sucker.
That'd be huge.
That's what it looked
3/4 between the two trees.
like.
I get, yeah, I get your point.
That'd be a wide cone.
It almost looked like it was from here to here. It was like here, but it stretched over all the way over to here. And it looked, I can't remember because I just saw a glimpse of it. But it looked about this tall. Not real big, but
I'll talk.
probably like right up to here.
Yeah.
But I just saw it for a second, so you know, your mind can play tricks on you. But it did cover a big area.
Well, at this distance.
And it was dark.
At this distance, we were probably 50 yards away when I turned around and hit
Yeah.
it with the light.
All right, we can go. I'm done.
You don't feel spooked out right now?
No, I'm better. I'm still kind of flipped out, but I'm way better. Here, you can hold that one.